Hey, it's Jeff here with 1023 XLC. Beautiful day outside, but it's also a perfect day for a comic book convention or a pop culture convention, Comic-Con, whatever you want to call it. Actually, the official name is Fan Expo Chicago, and we're going to head inside and look at some of the cool things that are going on in there. And I'm here with
Ted Sikora.
Hey, Ted, how are you? Ted, what do you have going on here this weekend?
Yeah, I'm from the Cleveland, Akron area. This is Hero Tomorrow Comics. And this is Nikki St. Clair. She's a mega talented actor who gets cast in a horror show musical as the tap dance killer. And then there's a supernatural occurrence that locks her permanently in the role, and she starts trying to wipe out the mafia. So it's Punisher meets Rocky Horror Picture Show, won the best series of the year on Critical Blast over here. And normally it's a $30 book. I'm doing $20 here at the show as a special.
Awesome. So outside of the show, how can people find you and look at your work?
Oh, thank you. Hero Tomorrow Comics is herotomorrow.com. And on Instagram, it's Hero Tomorrow, or Facebook, Hero Tomorrow.
Excellent. Ted, thank you so much for your time.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Fun times here at Fan Expo Chicago. And here with me today,
Doc Springer.
Hey, Doc, how are you?
Oh, not too bad, not too bad.
Awesome. Doc, you have a lot of amazing things here.
Well, thank you.
So, Doc, why don't you tell us a little bit about your work here?
So, I originally started out probably about 8 years ago doing just kind of a mixture of everything to see what kind of work, like comic books, and I've always been into wrestling since I was a kid, so I did wrestling stuff, and then I do a lot of mashups. And people really enjoyed the wrestling and the mashups, so that's what I kind of focused on more than anything. I have a few like anime, but it's like the older stuff, the stuff that you don't see a whole ton of. But yeah, no, I've been doing the wrestling thing, and it's kind of caught on because like I've had some of the wrestlers stop by at different points at the booth and like be like, oh, I love them, I love this is my friend, and like,
yeah, how cool is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So how are you inspired to kind of create like works like this? What inspires like a particular mashup?
I mean, so I kind of try and, like, since I watch the wrestling, I kind of try to embody like whatever their character's going for. So if it's like a particularly, like I have Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins is, like the burn it down thing, so you have kind of flames in the background, and then like Undertaker is just Undertaker. So like I did one or two of the different phases through the eras, and everybody loved those ideas. So like I've done Undertaker, Sting, Christian, Mick Foley, Chris Jericho, and I've been like Kurt Angle, and I've done some other ones too. And I like a lot of people really are kind of like, oh, I love this because I loved it as a kid, and now I love it as an adult, and everything like that. And I've kind of started to mesh the two together with like that, and then the mashup. So like one of my friends gave me the idea for Sting of the Hill.
Yeah.
And then he actually got Sting to sign the original artwork because I gave him the artwork once I was done with it, and then he went to a con and had him sign that. So that was fun.
Very cool. So Doc, outside the show, where can people find your work? What's your social media?
So Instagram, it's Puns and Pile Drivers, or AaronDocSpringer.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Doc.
Hey, thank you.
Stopping by another booth here. How you doing today?
Good, man. We're the Microphone Misfits. Yes, thank you, Jeff, man, for having us out, man.
Yeah, no problem.
So,
and I have D, Nick, and Ray, right?
Yeah.
All right, so tell me a little bit about Microphone Misfits.
Oh man, we're an all-elemental hip-hop crew. We do like 50% of the group. I mean, we all b-boys, but in terms of our role, 50% of the group is break dancers, and the other side is the music side. Shout out to Mel L, Jet 9, Defects, Ken Solo. Right now you hear, like you said, D-Nick the Microphone Misfit and the Ray of Light. So we holding it down for the crew until everybody get here. We travel all over the world, always performing. All of our music comes inside of a comic book. 22 pages of non-stop funky boom bap, surreal Rastafari hip hop action. And I don't want to. It's an action adventure satire that takes the conspiracy theories about the music business and puts it in a fun literal context. So think Mad Max meets the A-Team meets the Monkeys. That's the story. That's
so
the
a little
series.
bit of apocalyptic with a little bit of humor and
Agents of
camaraderie.
Fortune. Yeah, Agents of Fortune. Yeah.
Camaraderie, that's the word.
Yeah, definitely the chemistry is the thing with us. It's, you know that's 10 years as the group. Really hit this. We released this on our 10-year anniversary back in March. Escape from Babylon Volume 5. Shout out to Big Herc, Harley Hustle, T-Rex the Beast, Bob Rock, Young DRU, FemC Flipside, Rotten Tail Industries, Crumb Crusher, Cupcakes, man, everybody that holds us down, big salute to Mega Ran, a lot of people that holds us down and gives us their support and their love. We appreciate it, and we're here, we're moving, that's how
nice.
We do. Yes.
So outside the show, where can people find you? Where you at on social media?
You can work. It's the Microphone Misfits everything. So, and if you go to the website, it'll link you to all of the socials. That's the microphonemisfits.com. That's THEMICROPHONEMISFITZ. The Microphone Misfits. Who else could it be?
All right, appreciate you.
Yes.
How's it going today?
How's it going, guys? My name is Asman Salidas. I am a local artist from Chicago, basically born and raised here. So what I do is I paint covers for comic books. I definitely do a lot of variant covers. I do some interiors, but I love doing shows, meeting fans, and just kind of interacting and doing everything that I can to just, it's so much fun, just to put it that way. I say that's definitely, I've done over 130 different prints. I've been doing conventions since about 2015. That's when I had my first show, but I haven't stopped since. I've traveled all over the country, met so many amazing people, made new connections, and I just get to do what I love because all I did was just paint for fun, and all of a sudden someone's like, "You should sell your stuff at cons." I'm like, "I'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens," and that's how it all started.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So outside of the show, where can people find you? What's your socials? Are you on Instagram?
Yes, so definitely. So my kind of alias and my kind of handle is Deviant Apple. So I've been using it since like high school, basically. It was story is that it was my old friend's dodgeball team. It was Bad Apples is how it came about, but that LLC was taken. So then I was like, what's something similar? So Deviant Apple, and I kind of rode with it ever since. But yeah, so that's why you got my little
Very
Deviant
cool. We'll
Apple
get all that
logo.
tagged in there.
Well, yeah. So Deviant Apple is on Instagram, and then the new platform Whatnot is what I've been doing a lot of my creative energy on. It is a auction-based web app. You can download it on iOS, Android. You can even do it on PC. So what I do is I start all my paintings at $1, and then I'll generally on average paint for about 20 to 40 minutes. A full-blown painting. Here's an example of one. I did one live yesterday during the show. So that was about a 20-minute painting.
Wow.
So and then I auctioned it off, and July 7th, and the username this guy won it. So then all we do is ship it out, and like it's so awesome meeting so many. We've grown the community on Whatnot is just incredible because everyone's a collector. Everyone knows what everything is, and they're so interactive in chat, and like. It's perfect for people like me that have ADHD up the ass because, or ADHD, just because you can jump between a million different shows. Because someone's selling Funko, someone's selling comics, someone's selling collect. It doesn't matter. You can do sneakers, vintage clothes. You can find anything.
Yeah.
There, and like everyone has a different format. But for me, I treat it like a podcast basically because I'm painting for 20 minutes. So I usually have 2 or 3 of my friends that we're just kind of. Like I said, joking around, having a good time with chat, like getting everyone involved, and a lot of the times the best paintings that have come out of it or come from chat or making jokes, and it just starts morphing into something that I didn't mean for it to morph. Like one, for example, I was painting a Spider-Man. Someone's like, he looks like he's in the toilet. I was like, he kind of does. And then you know what? I painted a toilet behind him, and I put a newspaper in his hand, and he was reading it, and it had the J. Jonas. It had a photo of him with spider sense that he was reading an article on the toilet. Ended up selling for like $200 or $300, like on auction. Started at $1.
Yeah, and it's a great way to get inspired too.
Exactly. It's like the community is amazing, and like everyone has just such a great sense of humor, and just like it's been a blast on there, and that's kind of what I've been focusing my energy on. But you can find me on Instagram at DeviantApple. I do have my own website, DeviantAppleInc.com, and that's where you can get like the prints without having to compete with other people, basically. So, but that is the online shop and everything.
Sounds great, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. Have fun at the show.
Thank you, guys. It was a pleasure.
My name is Daniel. I'm here with Altruistic LLC. We make wooden products, everything from gaming card boxes to cosplay props, light up boxes, everything made in our home.
Okay, now you traveled quite a way to get here to come to this show, right?
Yes, we are from South Carolina.
Wow, that's great. So what is the inspiration for a lot of your pieces here?
A lot of it is basically just bringing attention to stuff that nobody else will make. The industry moves quick. We try and move as quick as what they do. We try and do the fan service for stuff that people can't find. One of our most popular items is the Sailor Moon stuff. Good lightweight cosplay that's affordable. Everything we do, we try and make it affordable for people, and we try and make it so it lasts for a good long time.
Okay, so if you're doing cons and you're doing the cosplay, this is a great accessory to add to your costume, and it's relatively inexpensive.
Absolutely.
It adds a great element.
The goal. That's the goal. We try and make it great, and we try and make it affordable.
Very cool.
And then we also do like light up boxes and decorations, stuff like that, you know.
Awesome. So outside of this this particular con, where can people find you on social media?
On social media, we are on Facebook, we're on Instagram. Instagram is Altruistic Daniel. Our website is alltruetoyou.com. Yeah, so lurk around social media a bit. One of our next shows is Dragon Con and Gen Con coming out.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. A lot of great stuff here. So be sure to check these guys out if you're looking for some cosplay and actually unique gifts for any type of fan that's out there.
You get it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, great selection. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
My name is Brian Bradley. I am the publisher of Kingdom Comics. So we're here, have a table set up, and we are selling the Anointed Seven.
Okay, and can you tell us a little bit about the Anointed Seven?
Okay, the Anointed Seven is the flagstaff of the whole entire Kingdom Comics universe. We started with the Anointed Seven. They are 7 individuals anointed by God. They are placed in a post-apocalyptic, futuristic universe where they are in the midst of the battle of good versus evil, in a nutshell.
Oh, wow. So how many comics are in this particular series?
We're up to issue 39.
Wow.
So we also have had other comic books which are spun off from the Anointed Seven series, and these are most of our characters behind them.
Okay. Now all these characters live in the same universe as well?
Yes, it's all Kingdom Comics universe. So
nice.
We started off with the Anointed Seven. Over time, I've brought in other artists, other writers from all over the world who have now contributed different titles. So we have Quiver, we have Sir Caliburn, we have Kingdom Comics Presents. Artists from Pakistan, artists from Africa, artists from the Philippines, artists from the UK. We have an Egyptian artist, we have a Vietnamese artist. And they all contribute to all these different books.
Oh, I like that.
It started with just me, but it's not me no more. It's everybody.
Yeah, you're going global. I like it.
Absolutely.
So it's good for me too because you said this all exists in one universe.
Yes, sir.
I don't know about you, but all this multiverse stuff, I get confused. I get really confused nowadays.
Yeah, we don't do multiverse.
All right. Well, this is good stuff. So if people are looking to find your work outside of the show here, where can they find you?
The website is kingdomcomicsonline.com. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you went to the website, you'd be able to find links to all of our different social media outlets and sites.
Perfect. Thank you so much for that, Brian. I appreciate your time.
All right, thank you.
Fan Expo Chicago, this is what it's all about. A lot of cosplay going on. Everybody's having fun. How are you two doing today?
We're doing great.
Good.
Very
and what's your name?
excited. I am Belle, and Natalia.
Nice. Now, is this your first time coming to a con like this?
It's not actually.
Okay.
I've been to a few.
All right.
For me, it is. It's like the first time.
Oh, very cool. Now, your costumes. Who are you cosplaying today?
I am Hinatsuru Usui from Demon Slayer, and she is Zuma.
Okay, so I take it you two are big anime fans?
Yes, we are.
All right. So here at the con, here at Fan Expo Chicago, what are you looking to see?
Well, we want to meet the voice actors. We're very excited to meet them and just see everyone cosplaying, enjoy the community. Yeah, basically that's, and buy lots of stuff, of course. Yeah.
Very cool. It could be an expensive day, so
yeah, for real.
it's usually the way it turns out.
Yeah.
So your cosplay, do you have anything on Instagram where people can follow you?
Not yet, but hopefully,
we're starting. So.
Coming soon. All right, you're new to the game. So ladies, have a good time today.
Thank you
for your time.